What is happening, lovely people of the internet? So I am here using Devuan, the Ascii version. Apparently they're about to release Beowulf. I'm not sure about that, but for me, Devuan Ascii has been really a good performer. It's got LibreOffice built in. It's got, I mean, it just runs really, really well. Even now recording this video with all this different stuff open, it's just running really, really well. And it comes by default with, most of the stuff you're going to need. It's got, the GIMP, of course, which is the fantastic Photoshop replacement. And, it's literally just got everything you need to run all day. OBS seems to work very well. I haven't got the camera to be quite the resolution that I'd like it to be and still have like smooth, fast video. I know there's a lot of settings that you have to doctor with in OBS. And also, if you notice up here, I'm using OBS 0.1, which is, pretty old version of OBS. But I can't really complain. It seems to be working very well. And it certainly does everything I need it to do. And it seems to be running very, very well. And it's using far less resources than Linux Mint was. As you can see here, I'm only using about 900 megs of resources here. Now, I did have the Compiz Cube enabled. I got all that working last night. I haven't set it up that way default. I'm using this workstation here to record. The reason why I installed Devuan is because the hard drive that had Mint on it last night died, or is actively dying. Still got a couple of files I'm going to try and retrieve off of here, but the hard drive was dying. I had a big fat SSD that I put in here, and now it is working very, very well. I do expect a performance improvement because I switched from an old school spinny hard drive to a new school solid state drive. So that may be a big part of what's making it so much better. But Devuan in general is just very, very, very efficient. And it's nice to know that I don't have all the toxic systemd, Red Hat, Microsoft stuff in my version of Linux. Would I like a slightly newer version of OBS? Yes, I would. But honestly, this one seems to be working great. And I don't know if you can tell, but it seems like the chroma key works a little bit better. I'm not having any kind of weird refocusing issue. And I'm also, I mean, it's really like laser cutting me out of the background with the chroma key. Seems to be a lot better in this old version of OBS than it is in the new ones. So I'm not sure why that is. If you're an OBS expert and you want to tell me, and maybe also, the one thing that I am going to miss, I know for sure, is the pause button. The pause button right here, there's usually a pause button on the newer version of OBS, and this is an older version of OBS, so that pause button is missing. But other than that, I am very happy with this version of Devuan, and I think I'm going to be using Devuan exclusively right now. This workstation I have set up mostly for recording. I record these videos. I also record a lot of audio. Got the, the viola and the guitar and the ukulele and the mandolin and the cello. I'm not going to grab all those, but if you follow my YouTube channel, you will have seen all of those already. Yeah, but overall, very happy with this version of Devuan, and it is super slick. Super fast. The performance is just, you can't argue with this performance. I mean, look at that. That's just, it is what it is. It is just, we're not even using a gigabyte of RAM. I'm recording this video and have, all these other apps open, and we're doing all this in less than a gigabyte of RAM. I didn't even bother setting up a swap because I'm not going to run out of RAM because I'm using Devuan and it's so crazy efficient. Yeah, I'm going to keep messing with it for the next few days. I'm going to probably be doing a lot of recording in Ardor. That's one of the programs I use. In fact, I'll go ahead and open that up really quick so you can see what that looks like. Yeah, sure, let's open the test one. Ooh, that might kill my recording. So I'm not going to open Ardor right now because that'll probably do something. I don't know if it'll share audio real time with OBS. Probably it won't. So I'll just go ahead and cancel that real quick. Never mind. Let's just say quit. There we go. But yeah, very happy with Devuan right now. It's very efficient. I'm really enjoying it. I'm going to see about posting this video, see if the audio and everything sounds good. OBS takes quite a bit of time to configure, so I may not have my OBS configuration quite as good as I did on the old box, but the hard drive was failing, so I was going to have to rebuild anyway. So there's that. All right, Internet fam. Hope you're having a great day, and if you're curious about Devuan, hit me up. I would love to walk you through a setup. I'm using the Mate desktop, which is one of the default install options when you're doing Devuan. The installer is a little bit old on Devuan. Definitely reminds me of like the old school Debian installer from years ago, but very functional, very usable, and here I am running Devuan no problem. Just within, I don't know, a few hours. So, and I mean, you know, if you look at OBS, even with all this going on, OBS is only using 33% of the CPU, as you can see right here. So very efficient, very efficient. And, you know, even when I do this one where I've got multiple cameras all overlaid with the transparency effects and all this going on, 36% of CPU I'm using right here. I know that on Mint, I would be using a lot more of the CPU right now. So, yeah, hats off to the Devuan crew. This is an amazing distro, and I'm going to be playing around more with it. All right, Internet fam. Hope you're having a great day. Bye.